Hey guys, it's Doc. Today I'm actually up at the Rack Ranch, and we're here looking at the new fields that we planted for the deer. We have lots of fields up here for the deer, but I'm going to talk about Moonshine Gold, and then a little bit later I'll take you up here and I'll just show you these fields that we've actually planted, because we're even planting some of the new WHS, the Whitetail Habitat Solutions, some of their power greens. We're throwing some of that out. We're doing clover, we're doing purple top turnip, and we're finally about to get some decent rains. Hallelujah. So hold on. Let me just break this down, tell you what the product is and how I use it and why it was developed. This product is part of the distilling process when it comes to alcohol and ethanol. They take corn and they distill it, and everything that's good in the corn gets pushed aside and they have alcohol left. So you have 27% protein, 17 amino acids, all high fat content. It's a real healthy product. Well, we've worked with the Andersons for years, and the Andersons is a huge multi-billion-dollar corporation that actually is in the agricultural business, and they export a lot of this for feed overseas, plus here in the U.S. So we went to them and we said, look, we've got a concept, an idea for this product. We want to take this because it's so fine, flaky, and smells just super, super pungent corn smell, sweet to it. I said, here's what we want to do. We want to mix in molasses particles, and we want to package this in such a way that it's more convenient for the hunters. Now, that's the key to this. If you've ever gone in and lugged a bag of corn in somewhere, a 30, 50-pound bag of corn, or if you're taking game blocks or whatever you are, it's a pain in the butt. You know, you're driving in or you're hiking in, hundreds of yards into a stand. This stuff is packaged in such a way that it's 2 pounds and it's light. So this really was one of the key elements of this. We wanted to make something that was easy to use and portable. This thing weighs 2 pounds. You can put 3 of these in your backpack if you want and take them out. That is really the key element for this. We don't necessarily call this a feed. So we have corn feeders all over this property. We have tons of bucks and deer coming into the corn feeders. But when we put out a new feeder, I'll put out a bag of this. Why? It's because of the odor. You put out a line of this, the odor just goes forever, and once the deer get to it, they love it. It's this sicky sweet high carbohydrate that they just love. The next thing is game cameras. So if I'm going in and we now have 5 game cameras out here, and we have live video cameras out here as well too, to monitor all the deer. Whenever I put one out, I'll put one of these out. So that's really how it's used. It's the convenience and the portability, plus the sicky sweet. You just got to open it up. You'll understand. When you open it up and smell it, you go, wow. Now let me give you a couple tips. Number one, anything that's organic needs to be put out on dry conditions. So if you're going to get rain the next day, don't put this out. Put this out when you're going to have a dry condition. It still works, and the deer still come to it, but it's more powerful. If you're going to go put up a stand at night, take a bag of this, and at 20, 30 yards, wherever you want, put out a line of this, and put out a long line, and that long line will create a scent zone. If you're going to put out a new feeder, put out a line of this, and it'll draw them in. What's funny is when we put this out, there are many, many times that within hours we have deer come into this, but especially day after day, they'll keep coming back to this and keep coming back to this. There's something about this sweet corn mix that they just absolutely love. And you'll see them, they just sit there and they just lick it and lick it and lick it and lick their chops. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys, I'm gonna go back down into the area that the bucks hang out, and I'm gonna put up a new camera position and put out a pack of Moonshine Gold, and I'll let the camera run and we'll see what happens. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So we have a corn feeder here, and we've been seeing lots of bucks. We call this place the Buck Ranch for a reason. Been seeing lots of bucks, but I don't have a way to really record them well because they're coming in from all different angles, and I just can't. I want to get a better view of these guys. So here's what I've done. They are coming into this feeder from back over here. I've got all my tick and sugar medicine on. And what I've done is, see this little path in here? Look at that. And it looks like a deer highway. So what I'm doing is I put my game camera on this tree. This one shoots really good video. It doesn't transmit. But I've drug a log right here. And so what I'm going to do, by the way, when you get this stuff, open it up and smell it. It just is such a different smell than anything else. It's crazy. So I like to put it on a log. I've found that if I put it right on the ground and I get any rain, it's gonna white fuzz, just like anything organic. It'll start to mold and fungus on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this right on the log, just like this. It helps not to drop it, Doc. And then pick up the little pack that comes in it. And so what we'll do is we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some close up. I need some better, I want to see these things because one of these bucks is apparently possibly an 11 pointer. So we want to see. So I'm going to turn it on and we'll get out of here. Hey guys, so we probably had 100 videos that night. I'm not going to put them all up for you, but we had a couple of young bucks that just kept coming in and coming in. It was all gone. The next day I went out there, the Moonshine gold was all gone. This is a really unique tool to use, especially in the scouting season. You're putting up cameras or a new stand, but also during the rut. What I found, for some reason in the late afternoon, bucks that are in rut seem to crave sweet carbohydrates, and I don't know what it is. It's like their body is depleted, their muscles are tired, they're waking up, and they crave that sweet carbohydrate. So they come into this too. So it's a great thing to use in the late afternoon hunt. Give it a shot, it's fun. If you know someone that hunts, get them some for a present, for birthday, for Christmas, or whatever. Talk to you later. Doc.